So Python's a programming language which can do all kinds of things, including game development, which we will be doing in Python Arcade. Before we get there though, let's cover off some basics, such as output. So in Python, one way to do output is with a print statement, and the traditional thing when you first learn any programming language is you print hello world. You do some kind of output of hello world, so you can see the outputs coming up down here. That was nice and straightforward. Let's do input as well, and here's your name. We do input with an input statement. I'm not going to run this because this is wrong. It will run, but it won't do anything with what I type in as a user. I need to have a variable in which to store whatever is typed in. So whatever the user types in as part of this input statement will be now stored in this variable here. So if I do change the print statement so it's actually outputting the value stored in that variable, save that and run that. And what is my name? Mr. Smith. It outputs Mr. Smith. That's straightforward. And I can even stitch things together a little bit in this print statement. Hello plus username. Just check that does what you'd think it would. What is my name? Mr. Smith. Hello, Mr. Smith. That's going well. So this variable here at the moment contains text. Input statements only ever create text. So I might type in something that looks like not text, looks like a number, but that is actually stored in the same way that text is stored, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, etc. So we're going to do numeric, I think now. Let's make a calculator. How exciting is that? I'm going to make this input number 1. Input what is your first number, and Control C, Control V. What is your second number is going to be stored in the num2 variable. So I'm going to wait a second. I'm just going to calculate an answer first and put that into a third variable. Why not? Variables are free. We can have as many as we want. So answer equals num1 plus num2 and print answer. Now there is a bug here. I'm going to cover off a little bit of debugging in this video. Firstly, this one, which is what is typically a harder bug when it doesn't crash, the program completes, but it gives unexpected results. So if I run this and it says what is your first number, I'm going to do 1 plus 1. How crazy is that? What is my second number? 1. 1 plus 1 equals 11, it says. So that's bad. But you can probably see why. This num1 wasn't the number 1, it was the text 1, in the same way earlier when I typed in my name as 1, 2, 3. It was text. So 1 plus 1 is stuck together as 11. So if I want these to be numbers, I have to make them into numbers, integers specifically. So this int statement, notice what I've done with the brackets. See what I do this time. So I say take the whole thing that is the input, bracket at the beginning, bracket at the end, and turn all of that lot into an integer, a number. Save that, run that. My first number 1, my second number 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. I'm so proud of that. Let's get another bug into the situation, and this one will be more instructive, I think. Or no, it'll be as instructive. So print answer plus answer. So the idea is it's going to output the word answer, and it will tell me what the number is, because this 2 just dangling in the middle of nowhere isn't very instructive. But we're going to see a problem. So I'm going to do 1 plus 1 equals 2 again. Where am I? Here I am. 1, 1, error. We get this red stuff. And it's a bit of an art and a skill is interpreting and fixing problems when your program doesn't run. So let's take it slowly. There are sometimes clues. One clue here is it says that the problem is in line 4. Line 4, this line here. So we should definitely be looking at this line right now. Not to say this is definitely where the problem is, but it's a starting point definitely, and if we can't find a problem, when we look somewhere else. And then it's got this typically is helpful but not always easy to understand. So it says we can only concatenate str to str. So what this means is concatenation is where you stick together two strings. It's what I did when I did the hello Mr. Smith here. That was concatenating hello, the text, with a string. Well, hello was a string, Mr. Smith was a string, and concatenated them with the plus. And it's saying that I can't concatenate a string with an integer. So that's what I'm seeing here. This is a number, this isn't a number, this is a string, and I can't stick them together. There's a quick fix to that. I can just turn the answer into a string. Let's try that. What is my first number? 1. My second number, let's do 1 plus 2. I'm crazy. Answer 3. So that's done answer, and then this turned my answer from a number into a string and then concatenated on the end. Right, that's enough for this video. Next video we'll do something more.